Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Brandin America, and thank you guys for tuning in again to a Motivational Mondays quotes. I'm here to read off a couple quotes that I find on my phone through social media and articles here and there, and they really motivate me and help me to understand a lot about the things that I go through. And I hope that they motivate you. And if you guys enjoy the quotes or have any quotes of your own, any comments, please drop them down below in the comments and we can engage and discuss back and forth and see if we can help each other out and help somebody else who's reading these things and watching these videos. So anyways, let's jump right in. The first quote, I'm gonna pop it up right here. It says, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." That's pretty heavy, you know, because I think a lot of times that's the case for most people. You know, we either, get this anxiety and we get overwhelmed by some other thing out there that's not actually even doing the task. It's the fear of failing. It's the fear of going through it or whatever the case, And a lot of times it's all in our minds and, doesn't mean it's not a real fear, but it just means that, that's something that we need to overcome and be able to take charge of our lives, And so I really like that quote. Okay, so the next one says, "To think is easy, to act is difficult, to act as one thinks is most difficult of all." And think about that. We have so many ideas that we dream about in our lives, and there's so many opportunities that we pass up because we just leave them upstairs, we don't act on them. And that is true, to come up with a million ideas is a dime a dozen. But to act on any of them is rare, and that's what separates the people who succeed and those who don't, I heard a quote too, it said, "Greats help other greats become greater." And, you have to have that grit, and you've got to have the determination and ambition, like we said in last week's video, to make your thoughts come reality, So the next one I'll post up right here, "Only those who are willing to risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go." And, if you never try, you'll never know. And if you don't try your hardest, you'll never know how hard and how far you can actually take something, The ambition, the drive and the grit, that's the thing, that once you find your passion, those fuel it. Those continue to power your internal motivation. And those are the tools that we use to, build our lives, And so let's go on to this next one real quick. This last one's a good one too. "Your value doesn't decrease based on someone else's or someone's inability to see your worth." Let me say that one more time. Your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. And that's so true, A lot of us are looking for validation from other people, whether they're family or friends or public, from social media or whatever the case is. And we all, in some way, want some attention, Some people are more introvert, outgoing, some are introvert. They want to stay home, and extrovert, they want to be out and they want to talk. And, that's not everybody, We all are different people for different reasons. But your value still doesn't change, Every one of us, I truly believe, has great potential to do more than just an ordinary thing, If you just want to get an education and just want to get a job and just want to start a family, that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that at all. But, those of you out there who want to be bigger and greater, and you want your names to last, and you want your philosophies and, the efforts that you put into life to live beyond through your family generations and to other generations to come, then that's the kind of attitude you got to have. Your attitude determines your altitude. So if you keep a positive attitude and you keep yourself lifted and your spirit's in the clouds, then that's where your results will, end up being. There'll be high results, It takes action to cause reaction. It takes actions to create results. And those types of actions that you take will determine what types of results you get. So anyways, thank you guys again for tuning in. I hope you guys got some value out of this video. If you did, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, the notification bell, so when I put new videos out, you'll be alerted. And drop a comment down below. Let me know if you got some value, if you have a quote of your own, if you've heard these or if you haven't heard them. Either way, I really appreciate you guys and I'm grateful. And until next time, everybody, it's your boy Brandin America. Peace and love.